Hi, today we're going to talk about circles, finding the area and circumference of circles. So first you need to know a few things about circles. So here we have a not perfect, but we'll pretend it is, circle. There's a few little features of a circle that we need to know. And the first is, if this is the center of the circle, then halfway across the circle is called the radius. And all the way across the circle is called the diameter. Those are the two things that we need to know. So the radius is half the length of the diameter because it's halfway across the circle. Diameter is all the way across the circle, so it's like two radiuses, radii, put together. We're going to use those facts for our circumference and area. Let's start with area. And I say let's start with area because we already know what area means. Area means the inside of, in this case, a circle. So the formula for the area of a circle is pi times the radius squared. Pi is a number that goes on and on and on and on and on forever. So we often just use an abbreviation or a short version, 3.14. It's really, this decimal keeps on going on and on, 3.141592653. I don't even know, it just keeps on going on and on. We just like to abbreviate to 3.14. Then our radius, well, that's what we need in our problem. So let's go ahead and look at a couple examples. Let's say I have a circle and it shows me here that this is 5 centimeters. Then we need to find the area. We're going to do pi, or our abbreviation of pi, 3.14, times our radius, which is 5 centimeters, squared. So I'm going to use a calculator for that because I do not know all of that off the top of my head. 3.14 times 5 squared is, area equals 78.5. And we did centimeters times centimeters. When we did 5 times 5 for 5 squared, we also did centimeters times centimeters. So the units are centimeters squared. So that's the area of this circle. Let's do another example. Let's say we have a circle. Excuse me. And let's say that the diameter is, 6. We'll go with 6 feet. That's the diameter that's all the way across the circle. Well, we need pi times radius squared, so A equals pi is easy, 3.14, times the radius. Well, this doesn't tell us the radius. We don't know the radius. But we can figure it out because the radius is halfway across the circle. The diameter is all the way across the circle. So we just have to divide that by 2 or split it in half. So half of 6 is 3. So our radius is 3 feet. And then I have to square that. So the area, again, I'm going to use a calculator for that. 3.14 times 3 squared, that equals 28.26. And when we squared this, we did feet times feet. So our units are feet squared. So that is the formula for the area of a circle. And that's how we use that formula. Now we're going to take a look at circumference. So let's see. I'm going to erase this because I want to use these same examples. Okay, the formula, well, first off, let me tell you, circumference is like perimeter. It's just how long is the outside of the circle. We can't call it perimeter because a circle doesn't have like sides like a square or a rectangle or triangle. Without those sides, with this just kind of loop that we have for our circle, we call it circumference. And the formula for the circumference of a circle is pi times diameter. And pi, same as before, we use the abbreviated version 3.14. So if I find the circumference of this one, circumference equals my 3.14 times, well, this doesn't show me the diameter, but I can figure it out. If halfway across the circle is 5, then the other halfway across is 5 again, so we just do 5 plus 5, which is 10. So it's 10 centimeters. Notice there's nothing squared, so it's just, that's it. So the circumference just equals 3.14 times 10, which happens to be 31.4. Notice we didn't square the centimeters, so centimeters just stays the same. Circumference is just a length, so it's just a length, centimeters. Okay, let's do this one. Circumference equals pi, which is 3.14, times diameter. Well, in this case, they do tell us the diameter, so that's easy. 6 feet. So then we just multiply 3.14 times 6, 3.14 times 6, and that equals 18.84, and just plain old feet. So that is the circumference and area of circles.